Spirit and power, Yahweh Shemel Shine Transit. All right, but first and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Pakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. 1 second. Let me put this on vibrate. And do not disturb. All right. But as you see the title, okay, don't, all right, Salaki. Learn to conquer the box, brothers. Don't let it conquer you, or something to that effect. I forget already how I exactly worded it. All right, but yeah, this is gonna be like a lamb back, kind of a lamb back on like the first half of the Wednesday night lesson we did. You know, a testimony, a little testimony I gave, revolving around these women. Okay, talking about they're the prize. All right, when we're the prize. Okay, we're the prize, man. You can't let box, which we should know what you should know what I'm talking about when I say box. You know, I'm trying to keep it a little PG. You know, because I'm a brother that kind of comes straight raw with it, but I'm just gotta keep it PG. But brothers should know what I'm talking about. All right, but we can't let the box, like you younger brothers especially, we can't let the box conquer. Okay, I know it might be kind of hard, especially being young, and you get more in heat, and hormones get more raging. All right, but hey, being in this truth, you got to have some type of discipline, man. Some brothers might be like, well, you're older brother, that might be a little easy for you. All right, because we've been there, done that. We don't lust as hard. When you get older, you don't lust as hard like that. All right, versus when you're younger. But you gotta learn to conquer that, man. All right, because they can use that against you. Okay, these women can use that box against you, man. Okay, and that's why these so-called men out here, they run out their wits, and we went in that scripture. Our men run out their wits for women over some used coochie, man. They run out their wits, they run out their mind, man. Ain't no box that good. Ain't no coochie that good. Fuck it, I'm saying. Ain't no pussy that good for a man to fall out the truth. Or for a man to go insane for, man. Alright, because remember, it's like laying back on Wednesday night lesson. We are the prize, man. And the only thing they can use against you is that. When they threaten you, you ain't getting none tonight. So what? Because you got to understand, hey, we can have more than one woman in the first place. And I'm talking to brothers that actually deal with women. All right? Or, that's kind of burning. Brothers that actually deal with women. Because you got brothers that's eunuchs, so they don't really deal with women. On this side, they waiting for the kingdom. But this is for brothers that's dealing with them, but they'll try to use that again. Oh, you're not getting none. If you have a woman, oh, you're not getting none. You sleep on the couch. Like, bitch, who the fuck are you, man? That's where you got to put your foot down, man. Be like, hey, you got to have a don't give a fuck attitude. Because you got to remember, all right, our women ain't ours anyway, man. These women ain't ours. You got a woman, she ain't yours to begin with. And the scriptures say your wife should be a harlot in the city. So, really, she been there, done that before she got to you anyway. All right? So that just shows you she ain't really changed, man. Because if y'all were to break up, she gonna go find another one, just like she been doing before she got to you. So you can't let that box get the best of you, man. Okay? Because hey, we love women. Hey, the scriptures say that women are our glory, right? But hey, being in this truth, you really gotta have a strong mind. All right, with everything, from even death, these women like I'm getting on. You just catching hell, man. In general, you gotta have a strong mind, man. You gotta have a strong mind in this shit. You gotta fortify your members, man. When it comes to these women, because these women, they'll get out of pocket. You just gotta know how to deal with them. You gotta be wise with them. Okay? But nevertheless, you got the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know how to deal with these women because the apostles, they'll teach you. You know, they had plenty of women, and they'll tell you how to deal with them. Really, the scriptures tell you how to deal with these women, man. Okay? But the main point, because I ain't gonna make this lesson too long. The main point is you gotta conquer that box, man. You gotta act like you don't give a fuck when they say some shit like that. My rib done told me that, even though she like to play a lot. I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. I go get another one. That's the kind of attitude you gotta have, man. And she know it too. You know? Man, claiming she a believer, she know what we about, man. She know a man can have more than one woman. That's why, hey, you can use that against them. Especially they know what you about. So even if they don't know what you about, you're like, shit, I go get another one. Shit, have some stickler fortitude, man. Be a man. They scriptures say, gird up now your loins like a man. You know? Because real manhood is coming back. Real testosterone is going to be the vibration on the planet Earth real soon. It's going to flourish on the planet Earth again. Starting with the elect. Real testosterone. Real men are raising the fuck up, man. Okay? And dealing with these women, you gotta put your foot down and be a real fucking man. Okay? Not to the point where you end up putting your hands on. I'm not talking about that. Because like I said, you gotta use wisdom. You gotta use wisdom when dealing with these women. But yeah, you gotta let them know, man. You gotta let them fucking know, man, that you don't give a fuck, man. Okay? You don't give a good goddamn if they use that. You ain't getting none, then. Okay, so I can get another one. You know, because they ain't no, like I said, there ain't no power in that shit, man. See, when you say that, what other power do they have? What do they really have when you say that? You act like you don't care. That's when they want you more. See, they lose that power when you don't give a fuck, man. Right? What can they really do when you don't give a fuck? So, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'll give me another one. Or I'll cut you off. You know? Because we the fucking prize, goddammit. You know? These women ain't shit without us, man. I'm just be blunt. They ain't shit without us, bro. And I'm talking about our women, man. Our women primarily ain't shit without us. Okay? I'm just being straightforward, man. Because we are the prize. They're going to be running to us. All right, when all hell breaks loose, man. Isaiah 4:1. Scriptures like Isaiah 13:12, where it say a man is more precious than fine gold. Because we the fucking prize, man. No, ain't no power in that twat, man. Hey, speak about the rod of correction. Hey, Salaki, man, excuse me for my father, but that's real though. The rod of correction, man. We the one that lay it the smack down, man. We lay the fucking smack down, man. Because we the real gods on the planet. We the real rulers, man. We have the authority, not these women. So if you want to use that box to try to control you, hey, you can't let it work on you. Next best bet, like I said, is to cut that hoe off, man. You know? If you want to continuously use that against you as a weapon, you know, if you give in to that, hey, that just shows you how weak-minded you are. The scriptures say, put off now the weak nature, man. You gotta put off that weak nature. Okay? Being in this truth, being a servant of Yahweh Shemel Shai, you definitely have to put off that weak nature of being a simp to these women, man. You can't let that twat control your mind. We got the power, damn it. Again, ain't no power in that shit, man. They like to use that against you. But it don't work on real men. That shit don't work on real men, man. It damn sure don't work on my ass. Because I don't give a fuck, man. The Lord, I'm not trying to brag or boast, but the Lord done hardened me enough where I don't give a shit. You know? I don't give a shit about no fucking twat, man. If I have a woman, I do. If I don't, I don't. I don't give a shit. You know, because this truth is my first priority. You know? and which should be all of our top priority, brothers in this truth, serving the Lord, man. Not no fucking woman. Yeah, weak ass niggas fall out the truth over fucking women, man. Let them take their crown, pretty much, man. Over a fucking bitch. No? Like I said, that just shows y'all how much of a weak fucking individual you are, man. Okay? Yeah, I'm just getting off the plantation, about to go in and take it down, man. I'm gonna grab some precepts. I like the brother post some precepts and get some precepts before I shut it down. All right, Shalom, bros, tuning in. Y'all about Shemal Shah about Shemakakadash Brakathum. Let me see. Shalom, Nair. Y'all about Shemal Shabbatah. This is Job. Let me see. This is Job 38:3. It says, "Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me." Right. The Lord requires us to be men. And part of being a goddamn man is overcoming these women, man. Don't let them mind control you over some goddamn box, man. Some used box at that everybody done had before she got to you. You can't let that tainted ass pussy, control you, man, or get you out this truth. I don't care how bad a bitch is, man. Hey, ain't no bitch bad enough to take you out this truth either, man. Okay? But like I said, real men are raising back up through the elect, man. We ain't gonna let no funky ass box controllers, man, that everybody and they uncle done had. Okay, this is another scripture. This is Isaiah 13:11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Right. It's going to be a hell of a day when all hell breaks loose, man. These women are proud as hell, man. All right. And these simple ass niggas, these weak-minded niggas let that twat control them, man. All right, be going to jail over a damn woman, in the grave over women, and they don't even give a damn about you, man. Because if you in jail, guess what she gonna do? She gonna freak off with the next nigga. Even if you dead, she gonna freak off with the next nigga. She ain't gonna think about you. She ain't gonna cry over you, man, for the most part. Verse 12, it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. See that? Even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. So gold is a rare material. Is very rare. It's very, very, very scarce. You ain't gonna hardly find no gold, man. All right. And that's how the men of the Lord gonna be when all hell breaks loose. All right. So a lot of women gonna wish they're gonna be a part of that Isaiah 4:1 when that happens, man. They're gonna wish, they're gonna hope to be, okay? And they ain't gonna have that mindset of I'm the prize, I'm the shit, you know. They ain't gonna have that, man, guaranteed, because they're gonna realize that we are the ones that's gonna be more precious than fine gold, and we're the fucking prize, man. Okay. Isaiah 32:2. It says, and a man shall be as in hiding place from the wind, and in covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So the point being, we're gonna be a hiding place. All right. We're gonna be like a hiding place for these women, man. When the elect get that power, when they see that power bestowed on us, okay, they see that glow on us, man, and they seeing we unscathed. Everybody all out here gonna be all fucked up and hungry and shit, and we're gonna be looking all healthy. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. We're gonna be looking like nothing touched us and we taken care of. They're gonna be running to us, man. All right. Like I said, we're gonna have that spiritual power to protect ourselves from Esau and his fucking flood, man. His fucking armies, man. All right. And a lot of these women, they ain't gonna get receive mercy from Yahweh Shemal Shah. A lot of them gonna be put to death, man. Bitches like Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, all these fucking proud ass so-called bad bitches in the world, they gonna die, man. Or any of these peon bitches out here that you know, this so-called bad or a so-called dime piece, you know, that's all proud and shit, going to club every fucking weekend, you know, being promiscuous, always gotta be seen, gathered abroad. These bitches gonna die here, man. Okay? They ain't gonna get no mercy. Okay? So pretty much the ones that's gonna receive mercy, like I say all the time, I remember the apostle recall Elder Big Ed, they did a lesson on Isaiah 4:1. They made a great point how these women that's gonna be receive mercy, they ain't gonna be uh, uh um what you say, so tens, or you know, the bad bitches of the world. They're gonna be looking mediocre. All right, or might not look as appealing, but you know, they, you know, hey, our body's gonna be changed anyway, man. You know, they're gonna be looking average out here for the most part, you know. So hey, those are the ones that's gonna be receiving mercy, man. The ones that's gonna really humble down. Okay, brother got another one. This is let me see, second Esdras 8:50. All right, it says from the GNTA. Yeah, it says the people of this world who have lived their lives in pride and in arrogance will suffer many things in the last days. And you women, yeah, that hits in the it already hits in the regular KJV, but it really hits here, man. Let me read this again. Second Esdras 8:50. It says the people of this world who have lived their lives in pride and arrogance. Now these women, they're proud and fucking arrogant as hell, man. It says will suffer many things in the last days. Y'all gonna, you women, since it's getting on you, you women gonna suffer terribly in these last days, man. Y'all gonna get it. You proud ass whores out here that think your shit don't stink when it does, according to Isaiah the 13th chapter. Okay, y'all gonna catch a bad one out here, man. And again, hey, ain't no power in that pussy, man, because we done conquered that shit. Real men of the Lord done conquered it, man. Yeah, a lot of us were, hey, back in the world, we were weak over it because we ain't know no fucking better, man. But now that we got this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we know better. Okay, we don't let it overcome us. Okay, so yeah, oh, brother put, okay, this, I'm gonna read this one from the brother real quick, and I'm gonna close out. GMS, take heed, Israel. Okay, this is First Timothy 5:6. Shalom, bro. It says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she living. You bitches living in pleasure too long, you gonna catch a bad one, like I said, man. Okay, being promiscuous and proud, thinking your shit don't stink, try to pray hard to get with a lot of these guys that try to get at you, but yet you advertising your body on all these social media sites like OnlyFans, not knowing these fucking foreign troops are salivating over you. When they have their way with you, it's game over, man. A lot of you gonna get raped out here, man. Okay, because the Lord, he'll judge you according to your wickedness, man. Like, you want to be a whore? Okay. All right, bitch. Okay. Okay, when that time come, it ain't gonna be just one. It ain't just gonna be one nigga. It's gonna be about fucking 20 having their way with you, man. That's how terrible it's gonna get out here, man. All right. But yeah. The point being, man, don't let that, hey, brothers, don't let that twat control you, man. So with that, hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna say again, all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, that great millstone well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect, got the four corners of the earth, preaches word and truth and sincerity. I'm say again, Shalom and Kwam Yashala. Shalom. Don't let that boss control you.